Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, come on, man. Hey, I'll see you later.
I'm John Morant.
I'm Cam Reddish.
I'm Zion Williamson.
And you're watching NBA
2K TV.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we have the top rookies heading into the NBA season.
Just know that we're going to try to do something special this year.
2K ratings demystified.
It's not
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. A spectacular. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own.
For most teams in the NBA,
Sure can. All right, DA, thanks. So the Nets starting five. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Freak in at the small forward. And for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Aminu, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Pass to Freak. Inside, Jordan dishes to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's Freak. Here's Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Irving. Passes to Aminu. And here is Isaac, guarded by KD. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Freak. And a wide open look for Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence, regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Freak.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Isaac. KD's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Isaac kicks to Fultz. They need this. Good D by Jordan.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
The Magic trail by 9. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And Greg, you cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Orlando making some changes. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Ross. The shot will not fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Left side Durant. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. Then for the Nets, Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Taurean Prince in for Durant. Orlando trailing here. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Augustine passes to Bamba. The rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. It's stolen by Davis. Can they get it? And he makes that one.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of can he do it consistently, Kev?
Freak kicks to Prince. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Ross on the wing. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Freak. And the wing jumper offline. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's sent back by Allen. David Nwaba is checked in for Freak. There's the pass to Fultz. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fournier in the corner. Pocket 6. Another miss by Orlando.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Irving. Durant is out there with Caruth. Then it's Freak, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Magic had a nice game. He had 10 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. You can credit his performance as a big part of their Game 3 win. We'll see how he follows it up tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control. But then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think, Greg, he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Murray's checked in. KD dishes to Freak. Pass to Jordan. It's over Vucevic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
And so Jordan nails both of them. A minute 42 left now here in the second. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Down by 15. Pass to Fournier.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Outside Irving. Passes it to Freak. There's the triple. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
1:09 left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Fournier. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Markelle Fultz. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded by Freak. Here's Fournier. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to KD. Kicks it to Freak. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Shots over Fournier. Murray, no good. Now, here's Isaac. And stolen by Freak. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Nets up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Off target with the open look. Brooklyn leading by 13. Jordan finds Irving. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Isaac. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Freak passes to KD. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Fultz. Passes it to Ross. To the wing on the left. Aminu against Durant. Here's Isaac. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Isaac passes to Vucevic. No good, shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Misses off the left eye. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Isaac. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Evan Fournier's checked in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And 11 points for Freak.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Dinwiddie against Augustine. He kicks to Ross. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Fournier. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Prince's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fournier pass to Davis. Over Prince. Davis with the bucket.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with...
Here's Fournier, covered by Freak. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a skilled finish from Evan Fournier, the experience and the toughness to overcome the defense.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and that one falls for Fournier. Here's Dinwiddie. Setting the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Freak is out there with Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5, down low. And the pass to LeVert. Now here's Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Freak missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Ross. Rebound, Brooklyn. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A pull-up. Shot's good by Durant. And the Nets lead by 21.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And here's Fultz. Vucevic with it. Vucevic gets double team. Goes back up. It's not going to go for him. Jordan with some nice D. Fires the 3. Fournier pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Fultz. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They played a great 4th quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
Well, Kevin, the to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Orlando making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Evan Fournier. Irving's checked in for the Nets. The Magic have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Pass to Aminu. Over in the corner, Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. LeVert against Ross. LeVert the pass to Freak. Yes, that goes in.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see over the defense and terrific vision there.
The Magic shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Aminu with the bounce pass. Now here's Ross. Back to Aminu. To stop the run. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Freak passes to Durant. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
And Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Ross kicks to Isaac. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Freak.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's Ross, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line, he is such an excellent free throw shooter.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ken Burge is checked in for Vucevic. Cephalosha comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Frazier, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Nets also changing it up. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for LeVert. 6 to shoot. Allen finds Irving. Shoots over Carter-Williams. No good from Irving. And it's the Magic with the ball. Down low, Frazier. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving passes to Freak. To the paint. Allen trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Pass to Freak. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this down. They want to get this thing over.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports Group, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Really tough blow to the team here with this one, Hornet. It looks like this injury is going to keep him sidelined for a significant
Hey, how you been, man? Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Huddle up. One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Everyone, get down to the baseline so we can work on some transition drills. That's what we need right there. Nice work. All right, let's move on.
going?
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Who is ready for the start of the NBA season?
I know I am. Forget fall, forget winter, forget summer, forget spring. This is my favorite season right here.
Absolutely. There are so many storylines, including the influx of all these new rookies. I cannot wait to see them perform.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a game 6. DA, it's more than it is indeed. DA, thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Aminu, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Freak, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Fultz, covered by Irving. The pass to Ross. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Nets. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. Tries yet again. A shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Right side, Kevin Durant. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer. Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Passes it to LeVert. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now here's Fultz, covered by Irving. Fultz kicks to Ross. Shot from 12. Fultz, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to LeVert. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Freak. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Isaac, and it's Freak missing.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So for the Nets, Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Orlando also making some changes. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Fournier. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Trying to get open is Davis. Vucevic with the bucket.
Look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game, clearly. He's an outstanding shooting center.
KD passes to Freak. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the inside, Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Outside
Fournier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. Basket good. 6 points for KD. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tips it. Davis on the follow.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Fultz. Freak passes to Durant. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 6.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Pass to Freak. Shoots over Fournier. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the middle. With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Vucevic.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic. They lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it.
You know, he's group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Aminu comes in for Ed Davis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Evan Fournier. So on the floor for Orlando, Al Farouk Amino is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the 2-guard spot. Freak hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 15 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. Looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Fultz. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Ross leading the charge.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Out to the right wing. Freak passes to KD. Good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving against Augustine. At the elbow, Vucevic. Ross for 3. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's the Orlando Magic.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just... NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Freak in at the 3 slot. That one good for 2.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal. Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
It's deflected. Durant with the steal. Freak passes to Irving, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Freak dishes to Irving. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Aminu, and Aminu slams it in.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. Ed Davis is checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. Nets trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now LeVert. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Durant. And Murray's subbed in. For the Nets, David Nwaba is checked in for Taurean Prince. Freak comes in for Murray. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Dinwiddie passes to Freak. No good from outside. Magic leading by 11. It's Fournier on the wing. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Davis. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Dinwiddie. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Skilled at creating off the drive. Dinwiddie's confidence and focus when he's penetrating, superb.
Outside Fournier. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan comes in for Allen. And Durant subbed in for David Nwaba. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fultz. And it's Freak missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Ross tries again, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Augustine looking around. Inside. Fournier in the corner. They need this one. Here's Vucevic. And that one released in time, but no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Magic lead by 7. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Magic leading by 7. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Aminu, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. And it's blocked by Jordan. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Nets on defense. 6 on the shot clock. A fader. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 9.
Got to admire the way Vucevic measures his jumpers. Just has such a nice soft release.
Outside Irving. And stolen by Fournier. Kicks it to Aminu. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Back to Fournier. Now here's Fultz. Guarded by Freak. Releases from 15. It's tipped and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. LeVert's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Fournier. Nets trail by 9. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's Freak missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Irving surveying the floor. Right wing. Corner shot. And it's Freak missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Isaac. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Freak with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Irving kicks to Freak. A 3-ball. But they recover it. Launches a 3. Let's keep it alive. 3-pointer. Jordan trying to free himself up. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Isaac with the ball. KD's on him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And that one misses.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Nets trail by 16. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Freak. Isaac with the steal. To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
There's Freak. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Orlando.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fultz the pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. Back to Fultz. Lets it go from deep. The Magic getting another chance here. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
LeVert kicks to Freak. Left side Jordan. Isaac with the steal.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Magic.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vucevic.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Isaac. Ross with it. Pass to Aminu from deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And here is Carter Williams. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? Of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Really tough blow to the team.
How's it going? I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
I'm here with the #1 overall pick, Zion Williamson. Welcome to 2K TV, man.
Thanks for having me.
What's this whole experience been like for you being the #1 pick? Because the fans are going crazy.
I mean, it's been a dream come true. Now I'm just kind of like enjoying the process.
You are the first Japanese-born player to go in the first round of the NBA draft.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Tonight we'll get to see the Brooklyn Nets against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, a big...
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home court means a lot to this team. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. And we've got time for a quick pregame.
Well,
all right, thanks, DA. So the Nets starting 5. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Freak in at the 3, a small forward. And for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Freak passes to Durant. Here's Ross. And it's Freak with the rebound. Here's LeVert, pass to Freak. Wants to get it to KD and does. Feeds it to Freak. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Freak with the ball. LeVert kicks to Freak. Outside Jordan. To the paint. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good from Freak. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Irving. LeVert against Ross. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic with the bucket.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Irving looking over the floor. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Now here's Fultz. This is it to Aminu to the inside. Vucevic gets double teamed. And he banks in the layup.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
And here's LeVert. The pass to Freak. Now the feed to Durant. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie dishes to Freak. There's the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Ross against LeVert. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Pass to Freak. Now LeVert, guarded by Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Freak. The shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy.
Nets trail by 9. We've got DJ Augustine. Fournier out there with Aminu. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Count that one. KD's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Fournier with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Magic gave them an edge. He ended up with 8 points and a couple of boards as well. Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
From 18 feet away, they get it back. Jordan, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
The shot's good from Fournier. And the Magic lead by 5.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And a wide open look for Freak. And that one hits back iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ross with it, guarded now by Durant. Pass to Aminu. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Fournier. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
Augustine passes to Ross. Outside Fournier. Augustine against Irving. Shoots off the step back, and he connects with the jumper.
Well, the repetition, right? DJ Augustine has run this type of play time and time again, and critical, helping him in that situation.
Irving passes to Freak. Right side Durant. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Augustine looking around. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
What a finish from DJ Augustine. At 6 feet or less, you've got to have that floater game in your bag of tricks.
And the first half is now in the books. Magic out in front, up by 7. Time now for the halftime break.
What are you doing out there, Che? Looks like you're running in the mud.
I got nothing tonight, man.
Okay, let's go back to basics, all right? See your man, see the ball, all right? Make the right pass, take the open shot. All right, you're doing too much.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Freak in at the small forward. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Jordan against Vucevic. 13 feet away. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Freak.
When DJ's working the catch and shoot aspect of his game, boy, you know he feels good.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Vucevic. Ross with it. Passes to Fultz. A 3. But they get it back. And Aminu kicks to Ross. Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Irving. Durant against Vucevic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's LeVert. And some very quick points for him on that possession. LeVert's got his second bucket.
Kevin, that's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Fultz dishes to Ross. The pass to Vucevic. Over Jordan. And he overshot that one, missing.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Freak.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
So for the Magic. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Prince dishes to Freak. Back to Prince. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Isaac. And that one's good. Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
1:07 left in the third. Allen against Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Bamba. There's Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Freak. Dinwiddie outside. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Well, you want to make sure you maximize that first shot in this 2 for 1 situation, though. Don't take a bad one just to accomplish it.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Al Fournier, 15 points in the game. deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Magic lead by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Davis is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Allen.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Fultz looking around. The teardrop. Allen with the rebound. Nets trailed by 3. There's Freak. And Freak throws it down.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fournier for 3. Orlando gets it back.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Ross with the slam.
Well, you need to have the kind of vertical Terrence Ross has to take care of that basketball. My goodness, the alley-oop a lot easier when he's on the receiving end.
Down low, there's Freak. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Ed Davis. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Joe Harris. Ross for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Magic lead by 2.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Fultz. Now here's LeVert. Freak pitch to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Vucevic. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Count that one. And it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Evan Fournier.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in, and they pick up 2.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Fultz, covered by Irving. Here's Vucevic, and it's Freak with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Nobody near Irving. Action coming off the assist from KD. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Here's Fultz. He's covered by Irving. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Freak. Shot clock at 3. And it's blocked by Jordan.
The DJ twice on the pipe. No, sir. Get it out of here.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Durant kicks to Freak. On its way from Irving for 2. That shot misses. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Fultz. Over Irving. Fultz, no good. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Here's Ross. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Jordan. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Irving. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac passes to Vucevic. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Hey, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work. A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the game. Ross against LeVert. Here's Fultz. Can't get the 3 to fall. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of
Well, that'll do it for now. To join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, listen up.
What's up, Coach?
I know y'all feeling yourselves,
Yes.
okay? But don't you remember this right here? This ain't it. We want something bigger than this.
Yeah.
Keep grinding and we'll get there.
For sure.
Okay, next on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Next.
You just got scanned for 2K. What's that like?
I always had to make my player, but now I'm actually be in the game, so that feeling right there is unmatched.
I actually couldn't fit in the thing.
Game tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against...
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt, this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. And with tip-off...
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through...
Thank you, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Freak in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, Simmons and Smith are your 1 and your 2. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. And Simmons kicks to Horford. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Over Jordan. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And now the 76ers on the break. Smith with the ball. They retain possession. Here's Irving. Pass to Freak. Here's KD. Now Freak and Embiid with the block.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And the pass to Horford. Richardson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
You can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to LeVert. Irving against Simmons. From past the arc. Irving misses. Here's Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Irving passes to Freak. Now LeVert. Lock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Durant, the pass to Freak, and stolen by Horford. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor. And Smith with the stop.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Passes it to Freak. LeVert with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving kicks to Freak to end the drought. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Richardson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the jumper right off the bat. They're jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Harris comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Korkmaz in for Zaire Smith. The Nets also changing it up. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Torian Prince. Philadelphia shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. That's good from Simmons.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", guard, pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Jared Allen is out there with Freak, and it's Nwaba in at the 4. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Magic had a huge game. He scored 12 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Bottom line, though, he's a pro. He understands his strength, and he knows how to play tonight.
Nets trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Playing him tough inside.